Glass Letterbox for Teatime and Tarot. Hope you're all feeling lovely this morning. And we're going to check in and see what the tarot has for us to consider today. Hopefully you've been following the series. It started about a week ago, so if you hadn't seen the first episodes, check those out. And these aren't for any particular person or any particular sign or anything like that. This is just, you know, general inquisitiveness. So let's begin for today with the Queen of Cups. Okay, for the Queen of Cups, that is coming at something with imagination and an open mind, open heart, open spirit. See, Rose is very happy and optimistic in this card, coming from a place of hope and possibility. It also could be the sign of Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So if there's someone in your life with those sign placements, it might be a good idea to check in with them, see what they're up to, because chances are they're going to be in a good mood, in a delightful space to have a lovely conversation and talk about all the potential that the year ahead is going to hold. Moving on to, okay, Nine of Pentacles. Lovely. So after yesterday, yes, we had Capricorn, and then in another one of the readings we had the Nine of Swords. So that was sort of about checking in and looking at all of those things within yourself that make you feel limited or make you worry or make you afraid, the things that keep you up at night. All of those worst case scenarios or self-limiting beliefs where you just can't seem to let yourself move in the direction of being the person that you want to be or doing the things that you want to do, and those things that hold you back and sort of keep you trapped in a still space, and in not a very what's the word, not a very hopeful frame of mind or frame of emotion. Knight of Pentacles is about employing your agency and your intention and your self-reliance, being resilient and taking up the reins and doing what you want to do, embarking upon those things that you want to engage with from a place of positivity and self-possession. Okay, so that's a good card to be working with as well. And then we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant has showed up in quite a few of the readings. So seeking out further information, seeking out mentorship, seeking out education, seeking out whatever it is that you want to engage with, that you want to develop, the goal or ambition that you have set for, you know, this year or this month or just today. Seeking out the information and the mentorship and the expertise and the sort of structured area of study where you can really get familiar with the concepts and the application of the tools and the known quantity of what it is that you want to do or what it is that you want to develop. Is represented with the Hierophant. It's at the point of 5. It's at a point of challenge because you're challenging yourself to be able to be in a position to learn and accept and seek out those things that you don't know. All right, so it also could be a Taurus. There's a Taurus. The Hierophant is the card of Taurus. So if there's a Taurus in your realm of influence, good idea to connect with them when you're thinking about making your plans or what your next steps are, the next things that you want to do, sort of strategic application of information and potential with the Hierophant. And then we have the Magician. So that is the inception of idea and thought, and it's also the point of knowing that, see, she has you have everything that you need to begin. So you have the imagination, the resilience and the independence, the willingness to seek out higher knowledge or just knowledge that you are not in possession of as yet, and the ability to do so, and the motivation to do so. She has all of the tools she needs on the table. She's taken up the wand, you know, and is standing in a point of capability and intention. So if the Magician is taking on the challenge, taking on the ambition, and sort of centering it within yourself. Clarifying the Queen of Cups, we have the Death card. Death has shown up in a couple of readings that I've done recently as well. It's the transformation. It's a time of transformation. Collectively, it's the beginning of the year, so a lot of people's thoughts are on the same train, and that can be very powerful and influential when you're in a sphere of influence where a great number of people are in the same frequency as you, because many people are setting new ambitions and new goals throughout the year, and this is the space where all of that begins. It all starts. With the Death card, it's about allowing what no longer applies to fall away and embracing the things that you want to embody. So, and it can be a difficult process, but I think in yesterday's reading, when we were talking about Capricorn and Saturn and being able to objectively take a look at yourself and your circumstances and the way things actually stand without judgment, without guilt, without shame, without any of those things, taking a clear look at those things so that you can decide how to move forward from there, acknowledging them so that you can actually then take actionable steps to do something about it. That's what happens within with the Death card too. That's the transmutation and the transformation of self and experience, and also how that's going to transform your external world, not just your inner world. Because when you start behaving differently, then things that are happening around you, that's part of manifestation. When you change your behaviors, the things that start happening around you aren't received or reacted to or engaged with in the same way. So that's going to create a changeable circumstance and potential for growth in the external as well. Clarifying the Knight of Pentacles, we have the Three of Pentacles. So that is beginning. Sorry, excuse me. Where you are beginning to create, you're beginning to practice, you're beginning to engage in those behaviors that you want to take on board, that you want to make a part of your routine. And you're also collaborating with other people. Like I was saying about the collective, a lot of people are on the same thought train where they're like, I want to start working out, I want to start working on this new project, I want to start seeking out a new job, I want to start seeking out new education. This is the actual going and doing of it. In collaboration with other people that are on that same frequency, or sharing what it is that you're doing with your friends, being excited about it and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, are you interested? And informing them about it, and then also practicing and creating what it is that you want to create. So remember, Pentacle space is earth energy. It's what the decisions and actions that you take and following through with those to actually change the external, your 3D life. Clarifying the Hierophant, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, the ambition and the ignition and enrolling in the class, making the call, sending the email to the person that you need information from, seeking out who are the experts in your field, or if you are seeking to be a mentor or seeking to teach or share the knowledge that you have with others, taking the steps to find out how to do that effectively. So this is beginning, embracing the intention and then following through with the action to support that intention. And then we have the Magician, clarified by the Page of Wands. This is exuberance. This is the point of being curious and enrolling in the class, or beginning to create from where you're beginning, and then employing imagination and openness and resilience and self-motivation in order to apply innovation or imagination to a known quantity, to something that you already know, or something that you know a little bit, to find out, to just experiment with it and see how malleable it is, see where you can be creative, see where you can be influential, see what it is that you still need to know. So preparing to dig into the details and advance the position that you're currently in further down the road, to give you more information, more skill, more experience. And that's with an exuberant heart. So this is a very light-hearted, optimistic, lovely outlook that we're talking about today. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Pentacles. So diligence, intention, practice, doing the thing that you want to do, beginning, and then just doing it until you're doing it well, seeking mastery, seeking capability, seeking experience so you can be knowledgeable and master what it is that you want to engage in. And that's, again, it's Pentacles, so it's deciding and acting and doing that outside of yourself, not just keeping it locked in your head, but writing it down, drawing up the plans, practicing with what you have available to you in the moment, what's available to you right now that you can use to begin creating, and just doing it, you know, applying your determination and your diligence to developing greater skill or greater understanding. All right, at the top of the deck, advice for what's next. Six of Pentacles, so the nature of exchange, tapping into that, knowing that what are energy that you put out is then returned to you. What goes around comes around, sort of a thing. Again, it's Pentacles, so in actual life, not just in how you think and how you feel, but then following through with that and doing the things outside of yourself to engage with that energy. Point of growth. Six of Pentacles has been very present in the first few readings of this. So the nature of growth and reciprocity and expending that energy outward from yourself, then to have it returned to you. Lovely. And then what lies between the two is Six of Wands. Again, a point of growth, victory through action. Based on what wands are, what you're passionate about and the things that you actually do based on your decisions, following through and coming through the difficult points or the sticking points, the frustrating points, working through the impatience of not being as good as you would like to be at something yet. That's what the Hierophant here is for. That's what the Page of Wands is here for. That's what the Nine of Pentacles and the Three of Pentacles is here for. The Queen of Cups is sort of like perspective. Keep an open mind and open heart. Apply your imagination. And with death, allow what no longer works and no longer applies to fall away, and embrace what does work and what does support you and encourages and allows for that growth. So victory through action with the Six of Wands. Lovely. Okay, and then we have the universe has your back cards. What does that have to say today? I am the loving energy of the universe. All right, so that's very much backing up the Queen of Cups here. And it's about being imaginative and open-hearted and open-minded with optimism and willingness to learn, willingness to receive and be receptive to what the universe is going to give back to you. It's also a nature of exchange, because what you expend, what you put out into the world, you know, then that energy will be returned to you in the future. The whole what goes around comes around thing. So embodying the loving energy of the universe, or the optimism, or the frequency of possibility and potential with exuberance is going to be very. It's a very I don't know, supportive perspective to keep in mind. All right, that is all that I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.